Hello all you beautiful people, how you doing today? This is Lava Temptress and welcome back to my channel. Or if you're new here, welcome, hi! Today we're going to be talking about a mod called JourneyMap. Now JourneyMap is this little circle you see up in the right hand corner, and it gives us some pretty cool information. It also allows us to mark where certain things are that we can go back and see them. It'll also show you when you look at it how far away they are. So it's a very cool mod, and it is actually included in a lot of mod packs. So here's some stuff you may not know that you can do with JourneyMap. So first of all, by pressing J instead of M for map, it's J. And here you can see waypoints that you have created, but you can also turn them off and on. So if you don't want to see the waypoints, you just turn them all off and they are no longer visible in the world. But they are still available because they were not deleted. Now if you wanted to delete one, say like the kitchen here, you can either edit it, change the location and all that, change the color, or you can remove it. So now there's no longer a kitchen one. Well, I kind of want to keep this one, so if I want to put one back, a quick button to put it back is B, as in boy. So the letter B, and you just go up here and you type in whatever you want it to be called. I want this one to be called kitchen. You can also change the color over here to whatever color you want, and you just keep playing with it. Whatever this diamond shape is and what the color shows here is what color it will be. So that will be it. And then you can just hit save here. If you know what color you want, you can put in the RGB color here. Save, and voila, we have one here. When you go far enough away, it will actually show it in the world. But again, by going to J and going down here to waypoints, you can actually turn it off. When you do one, it's on by default, but you can turn it to off and you will no longer see it. So that is one of the things. Now if you have cheats enabled, you can also teleport. So by hitting J and going back to our waypoints, you can actually click on the teleport function. So even if I'm close, like the kitchen, I'm only 8 meters away. So if I click teleport, it's going to put me exactly the spot that I created the waypoint. Now, JourneyMap is really cool because even if you don't have the teleport function, if you have the waypoints enabled, you can see exactly where it is you're trying to go to. When you look at them, it will tell you what you have named it. Now, some of them get in the way, so like for instance, if I wanted to look at this one, the village, I would have to look away and look back to it. Otherwise, this jungle temple is so long, it gets in the way of what this one says until it disappears. But you can name them whatever you want. Now, you can't access ones if you go to another dimension. So if we're going to go to the Nether, which I have not gone through, so here we go. Ooh, that's loud. So one thing I like to do when I go to a new dimension is immediately press B and name it whatever you want. Portal, portal home, whatever. Because if you've played Minecraft a lot like I have, you know how easy it is to get lost in a different dimension. Or if you die, or ooh, we're right by another portal, another fortress. Nice. Anyway, a very nice nether fortress. It's even got a blaze farm. So if we go away, you know, we're mining here a whole bunch. And for whatever reason, I can look back and see where my portal is. So you could always find your way back home. It prevents you from getting lost. But if we hit J from here and look at our waypoints, you can't teleport to these other waypoints because you're not in the same dimension. So that is something you can't do, but you could teleport back to your portal. since I'm already right here, it's just going to put me right here. So I want you to know it is not cross-dimensional. Woo, that slipped. It is not cross-dimensional, so you cannot teleport. Even from here, I can't teleport to our nether portal dimension. The nether cool thing is you can move around and see where you've been on your journey map. So I press J to open it, and if there's anything cool, you can zoom in with the mouse scroll wheel. If there was anything cool, like for here, you could see, you know, we have buildings here. I set up all these trees. So if you forgot to mark something special, like for instance, this jungle here, this jungle temple, or desert temple, you can kind of tell just by looking at it that there's something there. Another one, for instance, villages. If you forget to mark where a village is, then you can see it pretty easily on the journey map. You can also see, all kinds of stuff. Like this one. Oh, I did mark that one. Okay. Bad example. I did mark that one. I went searching for a guardian temple. So, for instance, I could see what directions I've traveled in, where I've explored, where I haven't explored, because anything that's this gray, that means I haven't gone there yet. So it only maps out where you have been. So it's an easy way to also see where you have been. Now on the map, you will see there are red dots. Those are hostile mobs. There's also other dots, but those are non-hostile mobs, like this one. But if you go to J, and we go here, you can also see where you are by the blue little icon. So if you turn and go back in, it'll show that you've actually turned. So these white icons here are all regular passive mobs, but the red are hostile mobs. So as I can see from there, there are hostile mobs in my farm here, either in my farm or below my farm. Now another cool thing is you can change the dimensions. They must be below because they're not here. So let's go below and I will show you what it looks like when you're in a cave. Okay, so now we're down in the caves and you notice that most of our mini map is dark. Well, that's because most of this area down here isn't lit up. But if you press J to go to your bigger map, you'll see this little pathway here because I've lit the pathway up. But what's really cool about the cave layovers, if you're looking for, say, lava, it'll also show you where there is some lava coming up. I went in creative just so we wouldn't have to worry about mobs while I'm showing you this. But for instance, if I go to here, I can see if I go directly to my left, then there should be lava over here. So if I wanted to light this up as we go, now there is a little bit of a difference, so it could be above or below, but there will be lava, and obviously we can hear the water, and now I can hear the lava. So if we go back to our map, we see that we are right here, and right about here I would start to dig up a little bit because it looks like here is where the lava is. Now I'm going to dig up until I see it, you know, like you're typically searching for lava. It's either going to be a little bit higher, it's going to be a little bit lower. Follow the sound. I do believe it is above us based off sound. And I was right. Oh look, we even found a abandoned mine shaft, so now you get to see what one of these look like on the map too. So if you start seeing something that looks like this brownish area in the middle of all this, and you can kind of tell that that's railroad tracks, then you know that you're somewhere close to an abandoned mine shaft. But JourneyMap is really cool. I definitely recommend using it. I typically even add it to my vanilla stuff just because I really think Minecraft should add a map to their stuff. It just makes it a little bit easier. It's so easy to get lost. So many people quit playing Minecraft because they get lost, they lose where their house is, and this prevents all that. Because like I said, even if, you know, you can see where we've been, where we haven't been, but even you can change it to day mode, which would show you the top. And so it's helpful to show you where you are at compared to where your house is. See, like, we're clear over here in the water, and our house is over here. But it would, if you have this installed, even if you don't have where you can teleport, you can easily see by looking at the map where your house is and get back to it. So I highly recommend JourneyMap. It's easy to go download. Stupid spiders. I hate Minecraft spiders. They can go suck it. Good thing I'm in creative, huh? But I definitely think it's worth it. Also, when you get lost in a mine, which I do a lot, even with JourneyMap, but it also makes it so you can take a look and see, okay, I've gone down this way, I haven't gone down this way, so this is obviously not the way out. But you get what I'm saying. JourneyMap's pretty awesome. I think I covered, you know, you can show the caves, you know, you can change your modes, so we can go back to above ground, or switch it to cave modes to see where we are now. Above ground, you can even go to night mode to see what you're, like, if you're trying to do a really cool build, you can see what it's going to look like at night also. It's just all kinds of stuff. You can even turn topography off and just see like a really cool map layout that's also pretty awesome. At least I think it is. So, yeah. Let me know what you think. If you have any questions or comments below, leave them down below. Until next time, this is Lava Temptress. Don't get burned. Bye!